So I'm leaving Freetrade. Today I'll explain why, reveal which broker I'm switching to, and how this impacts my stock portfolio. But first, is Freetrade safe? Broker failures are rare, but it can happen at a rate of 1 or 2 a year. If a broker fails, we can lose access to our stocks and shares for a period of quite some time. In extreme cases, administrators are legally allowed to recover fees from client assets, aka your money. So how does Freetrade keep your money safe? Well, they're covered up to £85,000 by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, and they also register stocks under a nominee name, preventing liquidators to use your stocks to cover any debts. Freetrade appears safe, but why am I leaving? Truth is, I like Freetrade. It has a simple UI, a clear transaction export tool, and fantastic customer service. However, the fees are simply too high. Coupled with their loss of £3.85 million in Q1 of 2023, it's likely that Freetrade will need to increase its fees further to cover its losses. And it's just no contest when compared to the features of other brokers. InvestEngine offer customizable fund portfolios at a cheaper cost rivaling Vanguard. Trading212 offer customizable pies, share lending, and the ability to vote on shareholder meetings. In this time, Freetrade has doubled its ISA fee and only last month gave access to 5% interest on cash in the account. So where am I switching to? Well, I'm moving my Freetrade SIP to a percentage fee broker. It's logical because percentage fees are cheaper than fixed fees on smaller pot sizes, of which my pension is worth roughly $5,000. My pensions are already invested in the S&P 500, so I don't need the individual stock features of Freetrade. I'll also feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that my pension is with a more established broker, Vanguard. But what about my ISA portfolio? Where's that moving to? Well, the new broker has more features and lower fees than Freetrade. In fact, there's no charge for an ISA and the FX fee is nearly 3 times less. This broker is profitable and they made £34 million in 2022. And it's also more popular, which isn't important unless you're a content creator. It might mean I get a few new viewers on the channel, but my decision is primarily on reducing fees. So what will happen to my stock portfolio? Well, Trading212 are offering an in-species transfer at the end of April, meaning I won't have to sell any of my stocks. However, I might lose access to them for a month or 2. They've suggested up to 30 days, which, as you'll know, doesn't make a difference to my long-term investing strategy. My big concern, however, is that the analytics will be different. I'm not sure how much of the data is going to carry over from Freetrade to Trading212, so my current losses therefore will no longer be on the platform, and more than ever, it's important to see my performance by exploring my stock portfolio. There's a link in the description below. Given the biggest concern from switching brokers is losing access to key data, do I know of a way of tracking your stocks? Well, yeah, click here to learn how to track your stock portfolio for free.